Okay, welcome to the desk jockey front rack and overhead position warm-up. So, first of all, best thing to do if you've been stuck in the office all day is get some rolling in there just to release the upper back muscles, especially around the lat area and T-spine. So, you've got a roller here. This one's very gentle. I'd really recommend you obviously over time improve to the harder ones, but say this is a classic foam roller. If it does become so easy, then you might look at doing pinpoint work with a hockey ball or lacrosse ball into those areas, or the peanut for the T-spine. But to start with, this is the easiest. So I'm going to start with my lats. The lats connect just there at the bottom of the rib cage, up into that armpit there. So I'm going to start right where my rib cage starts and move my way up to the armpit. Mine feels tight right now because I trained yesterday. But it's sore, so I'm going to roll back and forth about 10 times. When I find that little point, I may roll sideways there, just kind of grind into it, feeling that position. You may even find if I'm on the ribcage here, I might be able to reach up with my arm, and that will pincer it and stretch it out, okay? Just spend about 1 minute on each side, then we move into the upper back. So with the T-spine, it does help if you put your arms across from your body. That will kind of open up the back. So as you roll, breathe out. Now get some clicks. Warm it up about 5 times. And then starting at the bottom, I'm going to bend and then twist to the right and left. Move to the next vertebrae. Okay? So go up, bend twice, and then twist. Next one, bend twice, and twist. The thing with bending as you get here, it's easy to arch your lower back. We don't want to do that. We want to keep the abs tight in the lumbar and the lower back and try and help the T-spine area move, okay? Once I've done that, I'm going to use a barbell. If you are super tight, I really recommend you be careful and you put some weights on the bar so it's a bit higher off the floor. But what I'm going to use is the weight of the bar to stretch out my shoulders, and again, not arching my lower back, feeling that stretch in the T-spine. Just roll back and forth. And if you find a really sore area, like here for me, I'm just going to stay here and just relax. Try and hold that there, 30 seconds, and then move to the next spot. Okay? That's going to really help open up the shoulders. Alright? The next stage, we're going to do a bit more isolated and dynamic movement with the T-spine here. You need a stick. You take about shoulder width apart and the underhand grip. Okay? I'm going to place my elbows on the chair and I'm going to move my head right through, so my elbows are right on the edge, right through as far as I can, and I'm going to feel that stretch in the shoulders, in the T-spine. This one's great because it kind of separates your shoulders and your torso. It's really important for the overhead squat and the front squat. Once you've done that, for snatch, I would then move on to narrow grip overhead squats. When I say narrow grip, I mean narrow grip for you. So for example, if normal snatch grip overhead squats are tough, stay here, okay? And I'll do 3 sets of 5. And then just try and move those hands a little bit further in, okay? 5 sets of 5 if you're super tight, and just try and work it. You know your overhead squat is sufficient when you can hold it shoulder width apart or narrower and get all the way down. That's a win-win, okay? What's going to happen is your arms are going to start flexing as you go down, so keep locking them out and pushing the whole time. Imagine you're holding up that house. If you're doing front squat or cleans, I want you to get something like attached, like the rig. I've got a kettlebell here just because it's easier to show. And you're going to find a resistance band, a green or a blue one, and I'm going to stretch it up. And I'm going to step forward so I feel that stretch in the tricep here. Okay? And then I'm going to hold that 30 seconds. Once I've done that, I'm going to externally rotate, and I feel the stretch on the front here. This is really important for holding the bar. And you hold that for 30 seconds. You may find a bit of intensity in the elbow, maybe in the wrist. But just try and find a position where it does feel like a stretch, but you're not crying. Okay? You do that on both sides. Then, with the barbell, you're going to place the bar on the back of your shoulders and use the weight of the bar. Make sure it's not a stick, an actual bar. Use the weight of the bar to stretch your upper body out. So, here, I'm going to use my left to anchor the weight, hold on to it, and then really pivot off that bar for that shoulder, and then really pivot off that bar for the shoulder. Okay? I go back and forth now, get some rhythm, about 10 times on each side. Once you've done that, you then do what we call back front squats. So the bar's half on my shoulders, my elbows are being pulled up, and you do some squats like so, keeping that chest up, and it should feel like you're front squatting, but the bar's magically on your back. Okay? That's my desk jockey warm-up. Remember, do the general mobility warm-up video. That'll stretch out your hips, that'll get your body moving again, and then move into these movements to add the icing on the cake. Alright? Have a good session. See you later.